Hey, welcome back. Here's my 12 by 16 foot shed. Looks great. So, started this project 3 years ago. First leveled out this area. Then about 2 years ago, finally got some stone in here. And then just last year, this is as far as I've gotten. So today, I'm gonna clear out all the leaves that are under here. Hopefully level everything back out. And then throw in some subflooring and maybe even paint the subflooring to help protect it, because I'm sure it's still going to be a while before I fully complete this project. But let's get it. So while I'm here blowing some leaves, let me give you a little rundown. Yep, 3 years ago started this project. At first it was clearing this little spot out. Then a year later it was getting some wood and boxing in a stone area. Some time passed. Then I went out and purchased 4x4s, got all the 2x6s, and framed up this current situation that you see now. And this has been sitting for a whole entire year, like I've already stated. Well, now that you're up to date, let's move on. Yeah, that's right. Changed my clothes. So, this is actually 5 weeks later. I mean, it's just how things go, man. Clear out the leaves, and all of a sudden crap happens. Bad weather for the next couple weeks. My neighbor's outside doing his thing. All the bugs are out now. But anyways, today, hopefully I can get all the subflooring in. And what I also did to try to help protect the flooring, I painted all the bottom of these. Just use whatever old paint I had laying around that has some primer mixed into it. And yeah, hopefully get all this flooring done today, and maybe even that back wall, because that back wall is already built, and I'll show you a clip on that, how I built it. Now, you might be wondering, why do I have these small pieces and then these big sheets? Well, as I said before, this is a dumpster scrap build. So this was out of the dumpster. These were out of the dumpster. They were a little bit bigger. I had to cut them to size to match up so I could hit these 16 on center. These two I did buy. There did any two subflooring that I had to buy. I did, however, buy all these 4x4s. One of the 2x6x16s, one of them I found in the dumpster. And all of these 12 2x6s, I also had to purchase them as well, mostly because the ones I was finding in the dumpster had cuts going through them, so I just figured I might as well just spend the money and do it right. But you know, if you're wondering, that's the reason why. And at the end, or maybe even in the description, I'll have a list of how much out of pocket I had to pay for the lumber and material. Finally got all the subflooring on. Everything screwed down. So today I'm gonna work on this outside wall right here. And with that, I also got to frame in a small window. And then this side over here is gonna have a door in the back and then a window on this front side also. A little 1/2 inch spacer here. Another stud. And then one more stud right here. That's what it's gonna look like. Got a little bit of a bend to her. Still a user. So I brought out my window that I'm going to install on this side right here. Now, the window itself is 24 by 16, and I'm going to build it, well, I'm going to frame it out 25, 17, give me a 1/2 inch on each side to work with. And right here is where one of my studs needs to go, and that is at the 48-inch mark, which means I'll have a whole sheet of T111 I can put here. So I won't have to make a cut on this one and that one. It'll only be on this section of the T111 I'll have to make that cut on. And I'm gonna come up with this bottom stud because I gotta cut this one. I'm gonna come up, what was it, 36 inches. So it'll be roughly this high off the ground. And yeah, let me go get some wood and cut this stuff out. Studs all marked out. So this is the stud that I'm going to cut to a shorter length. And this one, I guess, is the king stud, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's for the window. Now I'm running into a little situation where this will come over, but I want to squeeze this nice and tight. So I'm thinking, where did it just go? All right, thinking pop a screw in here and you get it to suck this thing in. So see if that works. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it doesn't break my wood or chip it out. It worked. Oh, dang it, I split the wood too. Well, that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to finish framing up that window, and then I'll put some 2x4s on the side here with one screw. That way when I tilt everything up, these can kind of hold it. That back wall, I already got that one built. I'll show you a clip on that soon. That one, you know, I thought it was no big deal, but I got it in the garage right now, and it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle walking it all the way out here. So, see you tomorrow. So, it's a new day. We're gonna finish up this window and hopefully get this wall vertical. So, let's get it. Next step, I'm gonna add some small 2x4s to the back side right here. That way when I pull up the wall by myself, it doesn't just slide right on over, and I'm only gonna add about 3 for this. Check it out. Got these guys all installed. There's 3 of them. Right here, I got that installed. 1 screw. Got them on both sides. I got this board right here, which I'm going to be holding and walking up with me. And then I got this plate screwed down the center, so that back piece will sit right there, and it's not too far up close. So that way, you know, the wall doesn't want to fall this way, because that would suck. And if need be, you know, that'll hold it, and then I could add like a block wherever, you know, it makes the wall straight up and down. So let's go ahead and get it, and hopefully this doesn't suck. All right, so far so good. Now I just gotta get this guy. Come up with me. Honestly, it's a piece of cake so far. Until it's not. Tell you what, that wasn't that bad, but that first little lift, yeah, not very pleasant. Hammer time. This is the biggest level I got, so hopefully it's good enough. Pretty happy with that. She's level now. I want to make sure I got it nice and flush with the edge right here. So I'm going to take off these three 2x4s I got on the back, bracing this thing up, and then I'll start shooting nails through. Got the wall where I want it now. It's all marked out. So it is 137 inches from that corner all the way down to here, and that's what the back wall is going to be, 137 inches. So now I'm good to go. She's done. Wall's in. And yeah, I'm out of time again. So tomorrow I'll frame up the sidewall. Once that's all framed up, because it's easier to frame it right now before I get that back wall in. Frame up the sidewall, carry over that back one, and get that one vertical also. And then pop this bad boy up too. That should take me 5 days. End ones, you want them to be pretty darn straight.
Oh, this one has a marker.
This one's pretty darn straight. All right, let's go with this. And I can put this one there, and I can put this one next to it. It's going to sandwich together.
I dumped it to here.
Awesome. All right. Hey, ready? Good job. All right, settle down.
I made it.
Good job, babe.
Okay.
Hold on. Put that in the middle. Under. Yep. All right. I'm gonna sandwich these ones in here. I see.
Daddy, I have to watch the whole time. Watch. No. Daddy.
What?
Watch.
Good job. Alright, it shoots nails, okay? These are the nails. It's shooting them into the wood. It's about here, okay? It's All right, back at it today. Got the window all measured in. Like I do, pop some nails in over there. Last night, I made this door, which is this guy right here. And there's gonna be my one stud. And then I got the header, which I'll have to cut it out right there on both sides. And the door is going to be in a 36 by 78 inch opening. That being said, let me cut these to 78 on both sides. Get my 1/2 inch plywood to sandwich in between that to make my header, and frame up the rest of this wall. Well, just like I said, it's sandwiched in here, right? Just like that. Just like so. Okay, don't touch. Hey, it's still loud enough, all right? Stay still. All right. Look, here's how it works. This is the trigger. No, you want them. I know it doesn't feel comfortable right now, but sometimes little pieces of wood shoot out at you. Okay, just put them on for now. You only need them for a little bit, okay? Less than a minute. Okay, you're good. All right, real quick. This is your trigger. It doesn't shoot unless it's pushing down on something. Then, bang, 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 okay? Okay, so here, come on over here. I'll tell you what, you're just gonna push it down here and pull the trigger. With this hand. Okay, push it down, pull the trigger. There you go. Just one time, okay? All right. Push down, pull the trigger. Nice. All right. Yep, we'll give it two, just for extra. All right. Perfect. Done. Good job, dude. Check your work. Get your measuring tape, measure both of them, and tell me if they're both 78 inches. Yep, all right. That's fine, that's fine. Yep, but for what we're doing, that's fine. Now if we're building like cabinets or something, no, look. Oh, you try this, lift it up. Okay. Everything's all nailed together. Got my window framed out to the correct size. Unlike that one over there. Well, the door's in the way. But that little guy right there, that guy's a little too small. I gotta cut some off the top, redo it. But other than that, I think we are about ready to get this wall vertical. Beautiful. It's close. So, before I pop any nails in, I want to measure that the wall, the back wall that I already built, is going to fit in between that space I got. As long as that, you know, works out, and I'm going to send some nails down in that wood, and then maybe get some help and carry over the other wall and then plumb that thing up and tie these 3 walls together. As you'll notice, I'm using channel locks, and that is because these boards are badly twisted, but that's what happens when you pull them out of a dumpster. Let's get it. Which one is the front? Back. Oh, that hurt. Alright, back, front. Damn, my neck hurts. Fits like a glove. Oh yeah. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be carrying this thing over here. And that's like, I don't know, like a 80-foot walk uphill in the sand. But I got her. Solid as a rock. Yes. All right. Time to the nail gun. Hit this one in, hit that one in. Tie them together. So tonight I'm going to try to get this wall framed up. I'm going to start with this header. This is going to be for the double doors. I got that at 74.5 inches. Here's my 1/2-inch piece of OSB. Got a little twist on her. Let's see if we can't fix that. Looks good. All right. So nothing but rain for the next 10 to 8 days or so. I guess this is going to be my new setup. Keep some stuff dry under here, but out here, that's a different story. So see how much I can get done today. Maybe I can eventually get a tarp over this before too much time passes. Not sure if this is going to help or not, but worth a try. Got the top plates all in. What I want to do now is add a 2x4 in the middle, going from one side to the other. I measured the bottom, it's 144 inches. The top's a little bit off, so I don't want the outside walls kind of bowing out. So I'm going to get another board, cut it to 144 inches, and then grab one of those studs over there, and then grab one here, and it'll help pull everything in. That way when I'm putting these rafters in, I'm not fighting myself trying to push the walls in each time. It'll already be done. Screws. I have a drill. Okay. Dead on, you're good. Dead on the money, 144 inches, top and bottom. Okay, moving on. What's next? Next step? Say what the next step is. Make some trusses, or no, rafters, which I already made, so you can watch that video now. I got some subfloor construction adhesive. Not saying you got to use something like this, but I got it. Didn't cost me anything, so I'm going to use it. Hopefully it helps out. Now that they're made, messed up, and the outside of those rafters, I have to take off the gussets that I made because they're not going to fit flush with this. Yeah, let me take them off. Well, I got gussets. I'll show you the gussets. You know what I mean. They're just made out of an OSB half-inch. So I got to take a couple of them off, and then I'll be able to start knocking this out. Or I could not start on the end because it's raining and I need to get this done today, or as soon as possible. And start from the middle maybe and work my way out. I don't know. I gotta figure something out though. Now typically you're gonna have your top plate and you're gonna get your rafter, and you're just gonna toenail on both ends into there. So gotcha. So because I'm starting in the middle, and I also bought these ties a while ago, this is going to help me hold it together. And as you can see, you got your double top plate. This is going to slide right on top, and then underneath that rafter to lay inside of here, and hopefully it holds it.
Excuse me, Daddy, I'm doing my work here.
And you're doing a great job, babe.
Don't need to focus,
Man, help stuff around here. So yeah, as you can see, I only got children to help me out. And like I was saying, I'll get the rafter. Hopefully it'll be inside of here, and this will somewhat give me some support. I gotta go. With great sorrow, I have to admit, I had to get the wife out here to help me out with this rafter. Oh well, so new game plan is this little guy right here. Hopefully will stop the rafter, the new one, that I'm gonna add from going over the edge on that side. I got the same right here, and then I added this guy to help stabilize this guy from wiggling over the place. And what else we got? I guess that's it. Let's get it. So I do not recommend starting your rafters in the center. The only reason why I chose to start them in the center was to help give support for the tarp. That way when it rained on it, it didn't just collapse on itself. But I was unable to get enough rafters up. I needed at least 4 up. I was only able to get 2 up that night. So moving forward, you will see that I did install 2x4s on the outside, and that is definitely the recommended way to go. It's so much easier, faster. You just start from the outside and it'll just be so much easier. And the other reason why I chose not to start on the outside rafter was because I had to remove those 3 gussets, and they suck to remove. I got a brace there, and then I did pull off the gusset on all 3 of those corners, which is horrible to have to remove. But anyway, they're gone. Now let's try to get this front one up in the air. How do you like that? First try. Alright. As you can see, I'm using hammer and nails to attach these rafters, and that's because I was using those fancier rafter ties or hurricane ties, and that was all due to the fact that initially I was going to build a different style roof, And now that I have the barn style, I'm going to use my nail gun and cheaper, easier rafter ties. And this is why you always see me wearing gloves. It's been a week since the last time I was able to work on this shed, and today I was able to get the last 6 rafters in there. So all the way at the back, we're all complete here. I only have to do the I got 4 extra rafters, which are going to be for the end right here. That's going to give me a little bit of an overhang for the doorway in the front, and then just for the back, that'll just, you know, helps keep some rain off the shed. But besides that, I had a you know, rough week of rain, and then I had another little project I was working on. I had to get my bike ready for a track day, so you'll see a video of that also. But for now, this is all done. I just checked the map. In about 1 hour it's gonna rain, so I gotta pack all my crap up, which takes me, I don't know, 20 minutes, and then get this big old tarp right here, cover this floor up. Man, that rain lasted a day and a half. So with that being said, I think I'm just going to go ahead and end this video here with just the framing of this shed. And all I got left is I ran out of these. I got these rafter ties. I got to add a couple to the last rafters that I did the other day. And yeah, then I'll start my next video, which will be starting to close in this roof. Go from there. But to recap, got this thing all framed out. This is a dumpster scrap shed, so everything that's in the air right now is all scrap wood from the dumpster. The subfloor all from the dumpster, and I think just one of those pressure treated 2x6s that I have down here. Other than that, the other ones I had to buy the 4x4, 13 2x6x12, and 1 2x6x16. So that ends it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you on round 2.